So I've been back and forth with the Secus. I'm now at 1 token. I've gone a token from the no token initial setup and less PSI. So 107 felt like the right amount of support and the right amount of playfulness out of the bike, but it was choppy off the top a little bit. So I've gone down to 105. It was not quite enough there, as in overall support. 104. I'm at 104 now, but with a token to try and fill in that that gap in support. I've gone fairly fast on the rebound. I've gone 1 more click of compression as well, so I'm at 5 clicks of compression now. So I'll see how this feels. Little heavy on the compression straight away, I noticed. So I'll go back up 1 less click and we'll start that again. Whoa. It's not playful like it was now with the 1 token and a little bit less pressure. So I've got the suppleness that I'd look for, that I'd get out of a standard setup, but I don't have the strength in the fork. It doesn't feel as strong and doesn't carry as much speed. It's not as efficient. It feels good, feels smooth, but like I said, it's just not quite. Oh, we'll see. We'll give it a full run. Oh, I'll get the triple killer and we'll see how it feels. That's all been tidied up, so that's super easy to get through now. This is a bit cooler now. They've trimmed a tree on the left there, I think. Nice couple of banks through there. Make it super easy to get out of there. It should be super smooth through this little choppy bit we're about to send. It's just not quite there for me. It's got a little hole right under like where your sag is. It should be stable. I like to get the fork stable, and I've just been struggling this whole test to find the stability that I like. The fork's just, when you're kind of riding on it to be there for you, it just ever so slightly flutters in and out of its travel. And it's just not, I'd say it's a tiny bit divey. Not. And it seems going less pressure and a token has taken away that really nice rebound stroke that I was liking. Yeah, it's not as much control, no way. I feel like the grip, the front end grip is also not quite what it is with a standard setup. So maybe we've gone too much on the negative spring size, and it's just making it a little choppy up top. Or I don't know, it's maybe not choppy up top, but it's just doesn't feel confident at all, that's for sure. It's how do you describe it? It's not as strong. It feels like it's too strong, so I've got to button it off, like too strong at the top without that same strength throughout the rest of the stroke. And I don't like that at all. It's, yeah, it takes away that grip when you're right on the edge of grip. So we won't, yeah, we won't be sending in that configuration, that's for sure. So I'm going to go home, I'm going to change it up, take it out, resurface the spring obviously, set it up standard, and we'll be back on. We'll see if I can find a better performance with the standard setup than I just got out of this this Secus setup. So I'm on my way up. The Lyrik is serviced, spring back to normal, the Secus is off, 99 psi, 2 tokens. Feels excellent on the climb, like it's more efficient than Secus with 104 and a token. It's smoother on the chatter, on the climb, it's just more momentum. Feels good, but that might not translate to radness on the trail. We'll see. Yeah, it's killer. Super efficient on the climb. The back's the same, 165 open compression. And yeah, just changing this fork has made the bike feel a lot less sluggish. Changing the Secus out, or notably less sluggish on the climb for the 2 given setups. So my prediction is it's probably going to feel a little light on the compression. So being that it was so supple on the way up, but still efficient, feels like there's room to dial in a bit of control maybe. Won't know till we hit a couple of corners and some bumps, but that's my first kind of thought, maybe prediction. Oh, it's way calmer. It's way calmer. Whoa! Almost took that tree on with the shoulder. Woo! Oh, see, I'm coming a bit hot now, getting a bit excited. It's so good. Oh, track's killer. Super calm. Definitely a little open in the compression, I think. Oh, it's just butter smooth. Butter smooth. Even that landing, didn't even feel it, and accelerated through and made me have to grab the brake mid-corner because I wasn't really expecting it. So I will dial in a quicker compression just to stabilize that front a little bit so it tracks straighter, so it's not as kind of wishy-washy and goes wherever it likes. Add compression for a bit more control, a bit more precision. So go 1 click. See if it stays smooth over this chop up here. My rebound might be a bit quick, but it feels great for now. Oh yeah. All you can hear is my headset, which needs a bit of love. And that little ping off the tyre, maybe. But it feels good, and it feels like I can go stiffer. Definitely feels like I could probably go a little stiffer. See how it goes down the noodle. Another click on the compression. That might be a little bit choppy now. Oh, feels way better. Ooh, feels way better. That's a little bit much compression at the front. Not by a lot. I might just back off the compression and I will slow the rebound down 1 click. Also, 1 less compression, 1 slower on the rebound, maybe another 2 psi in the fork in the air. Yeah, instantly a little more control with that bit slower rebound. Not sure what to do with that corner there. It's a bit, how you going now? But don't worry about the bike, it's singing. Whoop. Well, the fork is. No worries with the compression on that little G out. Still got plenty of travel in the bank. Probably got nearly 30 mil or 20 mil at least. I'm thinking, yeah, a little more pressure but I'll leave it as is more or less. 5 clicks of compression. Woo. That was my helmet, clipping the bars. Whew. Nice. See, it just holds everything. The grip's there in spades. Heaps trustworthy, very calm. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Down there, just no worries. Little bit deep on the G out at the bottom, but it felt like it just went through the travel a bit on the initial impact. And that's just a little pressure. There's heaps of room for pressure. That was not choppy anywhere in the slightest.